In a while, a product comes along in this category and raises the bar. It changes all expectations of what you should expect from a product of this design. It's called the one-step rake, and in the industry, you'll be flat out challenged to try and find a better rake than the one I show you here. It looks a little different. It incorporates side tines. It also has our tines at 90 degrees. We have the material that's strong enough to do that, and that is the crowning feature of this rake. It allows it to pass through the grass and pick up anything that's underneath, or sorry, on top of the grass as it passes underneath. We'll showcase that in a minute here. The quality construction is second to none. The actual handle is made out of thin-walled stainless steel. It's lightweight, obviously strong. We use a powder coating on top of it for further rust protection, plus it looks nice. The handle is made out of ABS. It's gorgeous, it's nice and big to work with, and incidentally, that's how you make this work. As I pull back on the handle, it causes this unit to actually collapse, and that allows you to pick up anything that you've raked as well. That's obviously a crowning feature. Further on the construction, we use a stainless steel spring. We use wound aluminium for the pull mechanism. It's the same stuff they use for actually pulling the rudders on planes. It's lightweight, it doesn't rust, and it's obviously strong. Let's actually put this to work and let you have a look at how fantastic this design actually is in execution. Okay, well, earlier we talked about the design of the one-step rake and the side tines. They're funny looking contraptions, but they're absolutely brilliant. I told you they would be, and I'm going to show it to you now. You know, at the end of the day, if you've done some pruning or you've done some clipping, let's face it, most of the time you end up in this clipping position all day long. The last thing you want to do is have to get up and go around and pick that up at the end of the day. This is where the side tines really shine, and the one-step rake can help. Plus, you'll get some of this stuff here that's just pretty nasty. If you got anything with thorny cuttings, the rest of it, I wouldn't even pick up some of that stuff with an oven mitt. And this is where the one-step rake shines. You don't have to do anything more than plop it down, and then of course pull up on the handle as we talked about earlier. See how effective that actually is? Notice the strain on my back while I'm doing this at the same time. Another added bonus is it's a one-step tool, isn't it? Instead of, you know, after you picked up your clippings, then of course you got all the loose debris. That means you'd have to get another rake out, but you can see how fast and effective this is. As a matter of fact, the larger your yard, the more you're going to enjoy this. I'll show you how it works on leaves in a second. Okay, for the one-step rake in its native environment, this is really where it shines. This is unequivocally the best leaf rake there is on the planet. You be the judge. No more chasing leaves across the ground. When you see basically one stroke will do. When you want to pick them up, just pull up on the handle, swivel, and drop. Now, we talked about that before. Normally with a normal rake, you're using so many strokes to chase them in. The engineering that we were talking about allows you to pass, and what's underneath, the teeth go underneath rather, and what's on top actually gets picked up, and you see how effective that is. So from a standing position, I can just simply stroke this in and pick it up in seconds. And like I said, the larger your yard, the more you're going to appreciate this. Now, I live with my left hand. It's just me. But what I like to do is actually place where I'm going to put it to the left. That way I'm not reaching outwards or reaching across. And a matter of fact, that allowed me to do an enormous area, doing no more than just circling to the left for me. If you lift with your right hand, hey, guess what? You just circle to the right. But that's how quick and easy it is. And you do it in seconds. Pretty fast, huh? All right, we've seen the one-step rake work on its native environment, picking up leaves where it's just fantastic. It's pretty much unchallenged, I would say. We also showed you how to pick up your prunings, which will save your back and save your hands, save you a couple spikes. The other thing you'd ask for a rake is to be able to pick up your dead grass, your thatch, or your grass clippings at the end. That's where these pointed side tines really come in, and I really want to showcase them now. It depends on how effective your actual lawnmower is at picking up some of your grass clippings. I'll put some out here so that you can actually see that you don't need to worry about it. It is this effective at picking them up, and thanks to the pointed side tines. Let me show you how it works. There's no need to push on this. If I could run this thing with just two fingers and drawing it across, I would. I need to regrip it, obviously, to bring it across. But I'm just going to work in one direction here so you can actually see how effective this actually is. And I'm doing no more than just stroking with it. Let the engineering shine through here. That's the point of the side times, and you can see how effective that actually is. Now, I've got it into a pile here, so normally what I do is just bring it down to one pile, and of course I'm not chasing it all across the ground. I just simply do it in a couple of quick passes, and you see how effective that is. This is one fantastic product. And I think you have to say yes, even if you didn't want to. It's the only honest answer. I flat out challenge you. You show me a better rake than the one I just shown you here in terms of speed, ease of use, and certainly versatility. That's why on QVC they sell the one-step rake for $29.95, and that's what they get it. The problem is it is a rake. There is shipping. They get you for 5 pounds. Here at the show, we'll save you some money. Forget the 5 pounds postage. If you're picking one up here today, we'll save you some money. 20 pounds is what you pay here, cash, check, or charge. So treat yourself today. You want one there? Yeah, you like one as well? Treat yourself over here. You want one too?